Hey, it's Eric Peterson, broker at Kopa Real Estate, and in this video, we're going to review the most recent real estate statistics for zip code 78717 in Northwest Austin, and talk about what I'm watching to see where the market's going to go for the rest of 2024. So let's get into the stats. In December 2023, in zip code 78717, there were 12 active listings and 13 homes that were under contract at the end of the year. 21 homes sold in December 2023, which was up 31% from last year. Average dollars per square foot was $240 a square foot, which is down only a percent. Average sales price was down 7.9% to $573,881, and the median price was down 7% at $541,000. Average days on the market was 58 days, which is up only 3 days from last year. And the highest priced home that sold was $950,000 over in Heritage Oaks. Now, if you have plans to put your home on the market, whether it's next week or 2 years from now, be sure to sign up and attend one of our 2 free home selling workshops this year. Saturday, January 20th at 9 a.m. at the Cedar Park Recreation Center, and Thursday, January 25th at 5 p.m. at Moonshine Grill in Avery Ranch. All right, now let's talk about what I'm going to be watching as we head into next year. And we've only put 1 home on the market so far this year. We got 2 offers that we're viewing this morning with our clients. And we had 23 groups that came to the open house. And so I'm much more optimistic about the market today than I was even last year at this time. So that's good news. Time will tell. The story hasn't been told or hasn't been written for this year, but at least that's how I'm feeling so far in early January. What I'm watching, though, is the inventory of homes, the number of active homes that are on the market. And typically we see the number of active homes bottom out about this time of the year. And we want to go back and we want to be comparing all of this to the last time we had a quote unquote normal market, which was in 2019. So you look here, we were 2019, 23 homes in the market, and we're actually down a little bit. We're down to only 10. So that's a good sign for this zip code. And overall, in the Austin area, you're hearing stories that the inventory of homes is up so much. So it's good to see that at least this little pocket of the world, things may be better this year than some areas. And that brings up something else that I want to talk to you about. Whenever we're talking about these statistics, they're for a larger area, but of course you're buying or selling only one property. So reach out to me to talk about the market and your particular house and what we expect to happen, because what you're going to see is still different people get different results depending on the approaches they take and the product, the house that's being sold. But this is all good news. The other good news that we've got is that the statistics that we just covered, the December statistics were for homes that went under contract back in October, November of last year for the most part. And at that time, interest rates were still about 8%. So if you look at right here, rates have come down pretty dramatically in the last month. And now today we're looking at 6.77%. So your interest rate that you get may be higher or lower depending on credit, down payment, and all those kind of factors. But regardless, the rate is a lot better than what it was a couple of weeks ago. Interesting enough, though, we're still higher than we were a year ago, about 0.5% higher than we were a year ago. But I'm more optimistic because a year ago, rates had shot up so much, right? It freaked everybody out as rates got to 8%. And so with the Federal Reserve saying that they're looking at more rate cuts next year, that looks like the trajectory of interest rates is going to be going down and not going up. So that's good news. And we're seeing some of that stabilization in the market going forward. Now, the reason why that's all important is because the other thing that we're looking at watching is the mortgage applications, because this is the demand portion compared to the supply, the number of homes that are on the market. And you can see that as interest rates go down, right, the number of mortgage applications increases, and that's the demand. So that's we're really going to be looking at that over the next couple of weeks to see where the market's going this year, because we want to see a good pop in mortgage application data as we get into later in January. So like I said, make sure you reach out to us if you have any questions about the real estate market in 78717. And we look forward to helping you. And thanks so much for watching. And thank you, of course, for your support.